Everyone has witnessed bullying sometime in their life, whether they were the victim, bully, or just a bystander. Some students might not even be aware they are bullying, which is a big problem. There are four main types of bullying in high schools across Utah. According to a study done at the University of Calgary, the most common and most damaging type of bullying is verbal bullying. This is like name calling, spreading rumors, stuff like that. Everyone knows about physical bullying, which is basically just anything you're doing to physically harm another student. And although social bullying is the least known, it's still very damaging. These bad habits include ignoring, excluding, etc. There's also cyberbullying, which is becoming more and more common with the growing technological advances. This type includes posting mean comments online or embarrassing or rude videos and images about other people. All types of bullying can be very harmful and have negative effects on both the bully and the victim. There are many, both short and long term effects of bullying, all of which are negative. Believe it or not, the bully has impacts just as bad, if not worse, than the victim. Bullies are more likely to be criminals, and they will have problems with society later in life. This includes work, relationship, and drug and alcohol problems. Though you probably don't think this is true, it will happen. You don't want to be a bully. Bullies here also harming your victims. And I'm not just talking about physical harm, like punching, kicking, stuff like that. You're increasing their risk of suicide, depression, and anxiety. Bully victims are also known to be incredibly insecure, isolated, and have disturbances in sleep and academic performances. Students, if you notice someone who has these symptoms, tell an adult, talk to the kid, or stand up for them, especially if you witness the bullying. Suicide is the leading cause of death among teenagers in the US. Suicide is 5 times more likely to be attempted by a bullying victim than anyone else. And 22% of Utah high school students reported seriously considering suicide while being bullied. 10% of those 22 attempted and failed suicide. That's not even taking into account those who succeeded. This is a problem. Do you want to be responsible for the death of someone else? Do you want to be the reason a fellow student kills themselves? If not, stop bullying them. Of course, you all know bullying is a problem. In fact, there have been laws and policies put in place to attempt to stop the bullying problem. Some policies are discipline procedures for bullies, which include detention and or suspension. And obviously, there have been posters set up around the school in an attempt to prevent bullying. There's even a law requiring teachers and staff to report bullying to the state board so they can seemingly fix the problem. These laws and policies, however, don't work. Posters are ignored, and in reality, paper can't really stop bullying. Students don't report bullying in fear of the bullying getting stronger. And according to Sacco et al., most teachers ignore the problem or think it to be something minor, something they don't need to report. It's the students' responsibility to stop bullying, not the laws, not the teachers. It's the students. So, what can you do to stop bullying? First, you gotta know what to look for. If you notice signs, symptoms, or even see actual bullying, report it. Second, always be looking. Even if you don't know what to look for, you'll never find it if you're not actually looking. Always keep an eye out for bullying. And when you find it, report it. If you never say anything, the problem will never be stopped. You have to take action and say something, whether that's to a teacher, parent, or even a fellow student. It doesn't matter. But what if you don't want to be a target? Or are you too scared to talk about it? Drop an anonymous note on the teacher's desk. Explain what the problem is and who it's affecting. The best part about it is you don't have to say your name. Whether you are the victim, bystander, or miraculously the bully, you could drop the note and no one would ever know it's you. You could even ask to have this be dealt with quietly as to not draw attention to yourself. And teachers, no matter how small the bullying may seem, you still need to report it. Even if it's really something small, it could lead to something bigger. Care about your students. Deal with the bully, no matter how small of a problem it may seem. Fourth thing is you gotta think about your actions. As long as you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about you. Don't be a bully, even if the joke seems harmless, if the prank seems small. Think before you act. If everyone can't be laughing when it's over, it's negatively affecting someone. The last thing, just be a friend. If you notice someone's struggling or even just lonely, be friendly to them. Even if you don't like them, you can still be nice. Treat everyone as if they were your friend. And the bullying could stop completely. In conclusion, bullying is a problem and it's up to the students to fix it. Think before you act. If everyone can't be laughing about it, it's not really funny. Be aware of the different kinds of bullying and make sure you're not being a bully, no matter the type. And remember, actions speak louder than words. Be a friend, stop bullying.